Hey guys, welcome back and thanks for watching my video. Here I'm performing an install of a M.2 2280 SSD heatsink on the R36S handheld game console. Here you'll be able to see me take this thing apart and install this cheap aluminum heatsink that come with a M.2 adapter. Uh, Thanks for watching. The plan is I got some not much room in between the back here and this. My plan was to put some thermal pad. I have a half a millimeter one, I think 1 millimeter thickness with this heat sink. I think it's got, I don't know if it's got a sticky material on the end or if this was just, oh, it's just for it to stay real super clean. There's a blue. I was hoping it was a metallic blue color. It would look kind of cool, but I'm gonna peel this off. Aluminum heat sink. Oh, it barely fits in there. Put that there. It's here and screw it all down. How it'd stay. So it'd stick. There's only one way to find out. I think there's an adhesive on one side. Or on both sides. Just a side note here, guys. I have radial nerve palsy in my left wrist. So I was struggling a little bit, as you can tell in the video. But I managed to fit everything nice and everything snug, and I'd probably do this heatsink mod to the rest of my R36H. Find another one, and was trying to find a nice little Southbridge heatsink to put on just the individual chips to make them look pretty through the back, but I'm satisfied for how cheap this heatsink was and how well it turned out at the end. This heatsink, another side note, this heatsink came from a uh, M.2 SSD adapter. It just came with it as an extra. It was a couple of or actually 3 or 4 thermal pads with different thicknesses, and that heatsink that's supposed to sit on top of it. But I'm obviously using it for the R36S, and it fits amazing. Just a nice little snug fit. Notice I'm not using the motor on this. Too much power. You can't really control it that way. I can feel there's some heft to it too. Like that, guys. Heatsink mod. I'm gonna peel the sticker off and show you the final product after. As you can see, guys, the final product turned out pretty nice. It sit right on the little notches. You'll see me point to them at the end here. But I had voice recorded, but when I use the light for some reason on my webcam that I'm using, gives off an interference. But you can tell the heatsink sits right on top of those notches. Nice and snug right up against the plastic. Barely any wiggle room at all. And the adhesive is holding it on tight. But overall, I'm overall satisfied with this heatsink mod, and hopefully it gives me a little bit of a boost of performance with heat dissipation and no more thermal throttling with PSP games. We'll see. Any questions, leave them in the comments, guys, and as always, see you in the next one.